What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Cool. So are you gonna share the screen?
Yep, about to do it right now. You'll be
Huge.
seeing the same setup I am. I just posted the announcement on my Twitter, so people are going to trickle in slowly.
That's cool. I mean, there's no prize pool, so it's just
Yeah,
how it is. And it was good that we had no issues with it, which is perfect for when we actually do it.
exactly.
It's all good.
Yep. Where is my fucking projector? Ah, here we go.
How are you doing anyway?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Cool. Yeah, good, thanks.
There we go. You should be able to see everything now.
Yeah, I can. Perfect.
Great. And the round starts in 7 minutes?
Yep. You looking forward to T3 Gods tourney next week?
Oh yeah, I'm commentating that too.
Oh, cool. And then obviously the EU one the week after.
Yep.
Huge.
And then the World Tournament is 2 weeks after that, so
Perfect. A lot of action.
yeah, we got to plan it. We still have to finish planning for that.
Yeah, if it's 2 weeks after, we might fill our tournament in that week if nothing's happening the week before, like in between. We'll see.
Yeah. And then the weekend after that is going to be the league.
Okay.
And that's going to be a whole month long.
Yeah, so that must be end of October then at that point, almost, or
It
mid-October.
should be. Yeah, it'll be mid-October, and it'll be concluded in the middle or the beginning of November.
Okay, cool.
And then I think we should plan a really big tournament for after that, because that'll be, Thanksgiving holiday. A lot of people will be out of school and stuff, so that weekend would be really good to get an event going on, and we'll get a lot of viewership out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, everybody? We're still getting set up over here. We're waiting for the lobby and ID and everything and all that good stuff to come in.
Perfect.
Yep. Then we're going to get started.
We've got the green screen and everything now.
Oh, yeah. $15 from Amazon.
Oh, perfect. That's the job.
Came in the very same day. I was so happy.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
I'm not echoing on your side, am I?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the NA team are hosting first, and then alternate until the first 8 rounds are finished, and then if it's 4-all at that point and no one's won,
Yeah.
we'll be playing the last map twice, and the total points for that will be the winner.
So how were the matches so far? Were you guys able to watch any of them?
Nah, so we didn't watch any of them because we were just quick firing. It was more of a scrim type thing because there was no prize pool, but the matches were pretty good so far. We had a lot drop out from the first rounds, obviously, because people are like, no prize pool, there's no point. But then round of 16 onwards, there are good games. But in general, people are just waiting for the update and the servers to be refreshed because they're getting so laggy and glitchy now.
Do we have like a room number and ID and stuff?
I can message Myron or Caston to message you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got to edit the teams that are going at it. AE, this is Arsenal versus BBG, right?
Yep, Arsenal NA versus BBG.
Do you have a Twitter?
Pardon? Oh, no, not yet. Not sorted that stuff out yet. We'll see. I mean, there is a Twitter. There is a Twitter, but I'm pretty certain it's French at the moment. You ready for the update? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, we are overdue for that. A new tank. Can't wait. What's up, Keandro? How's everything going over there? You said I'm echoing. That's probably my feedback.
You are a bit echoey, but it's definitely audible. You can hear yourself, but
All right, how about now? Is that better?
a bit better. Still a bit echoey.
Ah.
I wanted it to be perfect, but I mean, it's perfectly easy to hear you.
Yeah, it's my desktop audio because I have I'm still trying to figure out how to fix this, guy. So you gotta excuse me. Like my headphones is set to my microphone is set to feedback or listen to this device, and I've tried like every trick in the book to turn it off, but for some odd reason, like I can still hear myself out of my headphones, and what's coming through my headphones is also projecting into my microphone, and that's where the double echo comes from. What's going on, Myron? How's it going? I'm chilling, Keandro. Excited about this grand final. It's gonna be the very first tournament that you guys actually see the regions cross over into their finals with an NA team going up against an EU team. So this is gonna be some exciting stuff. We'll finally get to see the top of the EU ladder go up against the top of an NA ladder, and they clash together to determine who's gonna be the best region. This is gonna be the very first tournament where you guys get to see two regions competing for dominance. Yeah, so we're just waiting for all the good stuff to happen. We're still waiting for the lobby ID here. The game should get started here in just a few seconds. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for that.
Casted should message you.
Casted should have messaged me. Let me check. No, nothing yet. Oh, okay. There we go. Just came in from Myron. We're getting in here now. 30683.
Cool.
And AE's typical password, 69.
Huge.
The magical number of luck. And we are in here. We are waiting for the game to begin. The stage is set. Myron from Aphelion Arsenal stepping in with his hunter. Waiting for the rest of the teams to trickle in. It's going down. So what were some of the matches that you were excited to see over yesterday?
Yesterday wise, so obviously we were playing, so I couldn't concentrate fully, but obviously we're supporting our team that were in the other semis. So we both, the EU, ONERYX EU and ONERYX NA both got knocked out in the finals, which is unfortunate, but the other teams got the better of us, and we're glad that they're in the finals, and hopefully that will provide a good finals for us to commentate tonight. So there were a few upsets in the tourney. Some teams that we didn't expect would get as far as they did. But it's nice to see some people come up and prove themselves ready for the coming tournaments with prize pools.
Oh yeah. Man, you guys are going to be hosting the biggest prize pool we have ever had. $1,200. And that's set to start when? So we can get the teams ready to sign up for that one.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. And then your prize pool is obviously $300 for the EU tourney.
Yeah.
Everyone should sign up for.
Yeah.
Start.gg.
Exactly. The Autumn Armageddon, no entry cap. So as many teams as you want can enter, 2 substitutes max. Ooh. And we have two more contestants that just entered the lobby. Arkella from BBG with Scotty. We got to see that in the last dojo tournament, and Arkella is a beast with that Scotty. G3 just entered the arena with his Aletta, and we have Castiff stepping in with Scotty as well. And BBG Ugly Angel on Sindri.
Bang.
Yeah, what's up?
It is escort though, so they're gonna be changing that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be. Sorry, guys. This is all subject to change, but we have Myron, Castiff, G3 going up against Arkella, Ugly Angel, and the legend himself, Borshik, with his Arena Creator banner. Looking mighty so spiffy there with his JJ.
Yeah, you've got to flex that red JJ skin if you've got it.
Of course, it's one of the rarest skins in the game.
Exactly.
Almost impossible to get.
Well, it is impossible to get it now for new players. Feels bad for the Google Play Store people coming in October.
Yeah. And we are starting it. Going down. The champion select screen. Switch my scene here. All right. Down on the Bowers dot. I hate pronouncing that word. All right, and the champions are set. We have Myron on the god dang Osis, Castiff on Ruby, G3 on Hunter, Arkella hitting it with the Ya, Ugly Angel on Osis, and Borshik holding it down with the Judex. We got the double marksman assassin versus the double marksman tank, or pseudo tank, if that's what you want to call Ruby.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the tank versus flanker situation here because they're obviously the odd ones out. There's two pretty even pairings.
Yeah.
Those two,
So on defense we have BBG, and on offense we have Arsenals. Stage is set. The players are moving into position. In our classic position. Yeah, beautiful start for y'all. You definitely want to get your assassin right there on point so you can hurry up and get on that marksman, deal some damage. Arkella put some little damage on Myron. He's working Castiff and he's working Myron. Is it enough to get the finish? But it's not, as he's finished off by Castiff. Arkella out of the fight.
probably biting a bit more than he could chew there, but
Ooh, beautiful shot from Ugly Angel as he knocks out G3. Excuse me, Borshik. Correction. Takes the shot on Myron, and Myron's out of the fight. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot happening over there as he's holding down that solid defense, and he gets the whole team wipe. He's working G3, but it looks like he can't get that shot. G3 is moving in position with the aid of Ruby Shield, but he is quickly handled by Ugly Angel's Osis. And it's looking very ugly. Osis drops the first set of his teleport, getting his team ready for positioning. Myron gets the drop on Ugly Angel and Arkella, looking good out there with them shots.
it'll be interesting to see if they get the TP down, or but it doesn't look like they've noticed it yet.
Looks like the TP is set, and the whole team is on point. They're at the payload, and Ugly Angel gets the finish on Myron, but he doesn't get the shot as he's finished off quickly by G3, protecting his teammate Castiff on the Ruby. Ruby is homing for the teleport. Arkella comes in for the finish. Arkella's coming in to block him, but it is not enough as Arkella is quickly finished off by Castiff. Castiff is working Ugly Angel. Ugly Angel just got the shot off on Myron. It's a tough fight. It's really clutch right now. But G3 is back on the payload.
Good to come back from that TP.
Yes, that was a beautiful TP, putting Arsenal back into place and getting up to the second point of this escort match. Borshik is out of the fight by G3. Ugly Angel working the points, getting his shots off, but is quickly handled by Castiff's Ruby's ultimate. Using that bear, he's pushing in on Arkella. That's
Now there's automatically a lot of pressure now.
yeah, that's a lot of time on the clock to hold off. BBG has a lot of work on their hands now. Ooh, and with the ultimate, Arkella gets the finish. He's moving on the payload. He's in position for... Wait, these guys are the offense, right? I'm sure. Ooh, and he's quickly handled by Myron's Osus. That was a good shot. But can he keep that momentum going? He sees the teleporter. Arkella didn't even notice it. He didn't see Arkella. Arkella didn't see him. Oh, that could have been crucial. He could have saved the teleporter. And he's quickly finished off by Myron. Myron is back in his prime element with a lot of distance. Oh, yes. He's looking real beautiful right now with the 10-4 KD. Man. He's setting up for Ugly Angel. Oh, does he get it? Oh, he gets it in the smoke cloud. Beautiful shot. Arkella's working on Castive, trying to get him off that payload. Borshik just dropped down. Borshik is quickly finished off by Myron. And he finishes Arkella for the double kill. This man's Osus is... Woo. Double smoke handler. Oh, and the finish. Oh, Judex comes in. Borshik is working those angles, and he gets the finish on Myron with his ultimate on the cart. Arkella coming in for the backup. Is it enough? Can Castle hold his ground? No, he doesn't. G3 is the last man standing. Hitting that back door. Fighting Arkella. Arkella's Yaw is holding down, but Arkella's Yaw is quickly finished off by G3. Beautiful start there.
Yeah, they've done well to regain control back. It looked like it would be a clean stretch for...
Oh, Borshik's in the firefight with his Judex as he fights against... Wait, Myron's out the fight. Castive's out the fight. It's a team wipe. Arsenal is out of the fight right now. They have 54 seconds. Can they turn this game around? Ugly Angel holding it down too with the beautiful 12-7 KDA. Looking a little laggy.
Right now, though, if they could make a good play here to get the finishing 20 meters.
Yeah, can they do it? They're all on the bridge working their way down. Oh, the beautiful blind from Borshik as Ugly Angel comes in for that finish. That was nice. These guys' defense has definitely picked up a lot. But will it be enough? 20 seconds on the clock. All G3 has to do, and Myron, is get the finish on Ugly Angel and Arkella and secure their position on that cart. But Arkella has other plans for them with the Yaw ultimate. Not a lot of action happening right now. These boys gotta hurry up and make a move. Cassim is moving on the cart with this Ruby, but he's quickly handled by Ugly Angel's Osus. So a 75% push coming in from Myron's Aphelion Arsenal. Can they turn this match around?
That was a really good play in defense for BBG there.
Definitely.
Got off to a pretty slow start. Myron got a few kills in quick succession, but managing to make them not even reach the finish is great for them. They'll be very happy with that.
It's always great to see an Osus versus Osus rivalry happening. Right in the stage set.
Not ready for the ego challenge with the Osus 1v1 this game though.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little switch coming on. Myron still holding down with the Osus on the defense. Castive is holding down with Scotty, and we have G3 sitting on Hunter. And on the offense side, Arkella is breaking out the Aletta, his bread and butter. Ugly Angel is switching off of the Osus and moving into the seat of Hunter. And we got Borshik on arguably one of the best Jabali players in EU.
Interesting to see that they beat AE, got the counter pick with Scaddy. It'll be interesting to see how that...
Yeah, definitely. Can Arkella dodge the web in time? And no, he's caught up. But Cassim doesn't make the play off of it. Arkella's working those angles. Yeah, low health. Arkella moving in with the ultimate. He gets a shot, but he is quickly finished off by Myron. Beautiful defense. Caught him mid-dash with that Osus shot. Man. Okay, Hunter is moving in. Ugly Angel against Myron. Can he get the finish? Is it enough? Myron with the beautiful finish on the Hunter. That took a lot of discipline and concentration to pull off that great shot. Now Myron's moving in for Arkella. He gets the finish on Arkella. He drops his smoke, moves in for the health pot, gets his health pulled back, and gets another finish on Ugly Angel. This man is on his job today, guys. Myron holding it down with a beautiful 4-0 KDA. Meanwhile, on the defense, Borshik is finished off by G3. G3 moving in for that health pot to secure his lead. These boys are getting locked down pretty seriously right now. Meanwhile, on payload, Kassav drops the Scotty ultimate. He gets the finish on the Jabali.
We were expecting that with a Scotty ult.
Yeah, you needed that. You definitely needed something to stop that Jabali shield.
Minute and a half left. Good pressure put on BBG here.
And they have a lot of room to go.
Yeah.
And not enough time to do it.
Doesn't see the Jabali behind him though. Okay.
All right, Borshik is moving in. Getting on that point, he drops the Jabali's reflective. If he can get that one good counter, Myron waits it out and gets the finish. Myron is in his prime right now with that 8-0, and he drops the second part of the teleporter, getting his team ready for that quick maneuver whenever the time comes for it. Arkella is moving in with his Aletta, trying to get that flank on Myron. Will he do it? Is it enough? Zigzag on the boy. He's moving in, he's getting closer. Myron's in position. Myron gets the health pot. But it's not enough, as Arkella is laying down aggressive fire, but he's quickly finished off by Myron. He wins the fight against the Aletta versus Osus. That takes a lot of skill there. Man.
Huge skill knowledge there.
Definitely. Oof. And Arkella is finished again by Myron, who is holding it down with a perfect 11-0 KD. This man is in his element.
Perfect. He looks like he's going to be finishing this with a perfect score here.
And G3 in second place for the team, holding it down with a 7-0 KD. Oh, and Borshik's moving in. They hit the overtime. They are on the point. Myron has his first death. Borshik is doing the cleanup work.
Quick team wide. Be interesting to see if they can
Yeah.
do it through.
Now this is the final push, and it all depends on how well they play the comp. You cannot lose any ground in this final fight of the fight.
The 2v2 currently.
Myron against Arkella and Borshik. Is it going to be enough? Kassav coming up behind him with the Scotty. Can Borshik get the finish on him? And he does. Now it's about getting past Myron and G3 at this point. Ugly Angels finished off by Myron. Arkella is really holding it down right now in this 1v3 scenario with the aid of Borshik. Borshik's pushing the point. They make it to the second point. That was a real tough push right there. Man. Yeah. Now all they have to do is just make it to the finish line and they can win this round. Oh, beautiful push by Arkella. He's holding off Kassav and Myron. Is it enough to get Borshik where he needs to be, right underneath that banister? But G3 is coming in with the push. Great counter strategy coming in from Arkella. Arkella is in his element. Oh, but he is quickly handled by Myron with the 14-2 KDA. G3 gets the finish on Borshik, putting him at a lovely 8-3 KDA. Ugly Angel is finished off by G3 as they are holding down that point. All they need is that solid defense for a minute and 38 seconds. G3 gets the finish on Arkella, and they can secure the victory for this round.
Still a minute and a half left. A lot of time to play for here though.
Yeah. Gotta push mad hard for this one. Borshik is making his way towards the cart. Oh, but he is quickly countered with Kassav's Scotty second ultimate, making him twerk out there for that win.
Yeah, they'll know now that they've got 50 seconds to be able to push without a scatter. Hopefully they make the most out of this opportunity.
Definitely. They have to make it all the way to the finish line if they want to secure the victory for this round.
Now though, which is unfortunate for BBG.
Borshik gets a good finish off on Kassav. He makes it to the point with his reflector shield. It's him against Myron and G3 right now. Myron finishes off Arkella, leaving Ugly Angel and Borshik to the payload defense. And they are at the mercy of Myron right now. Ugly Angel is trying to get a good point. Oh, that was a beautiful block by Borshik, watching that flank.
Where they need to get huge kills.
And the Scotty ultimate is down and Kassev is out of the fight. Myron is setting up beautiful shots and he finishes off Borshik. It's up to Ugly Angel to hold this down, but he's quickly finished off. 8 seconds on the clock. Yeah. Real beautiful game. And it looks like our first point with that last shot from Myron on Arkella. And it looks like that point right there is going on to NA's Aphelion's Arsenal.
Important to note, AE had the host on that game, so it was such a close game. We'll see what BBG can do on their host.
Definitely, that was a beautiful match. Whew. Man, you hate to see it, but you got to see it, right? We're just waiting for the lobby ID to come out of that one. Beautiful game coming out of these two. We saw some great teams and some great counter picks out there. Myron, just a beast out there with his Osas. Just absolute dominance and some pressure coming out of there. But Arkella has some good plays coming out there with his Aletta as well. Beautiful flank setting up when he jumped on that awning and did the setup for the overhang, that top defense. Man, that was a good play right there. And that clutch push by Borshik, holding down that spot all the way to the halfway point in the second half of that game. We had a really, really tough matchup coming out of these two.
Yeah, that was massive, and also proving how good the OSAS teleporter was there. Myron being able to flank behind BBG and get those picks, making them not hit the checkpoint, which was pretty huge.
Definitely. All right, we're just waiting for the lobby IDs to happen right there. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I'm just answering some of these messages right now.
You're a very busy man, Bang.
All the time. Both of us.
Yeah, I've been Discord 60 hours this week. It's been a grind.
I'm still trying to figure out this whole Streamlabs system, because I would have like a lot of replays to show you guys from that match. We had some really good game strategies happening there, especially with BBG's offensive Jabali. What was it again? We had Jabali.
I'm just sending you the new room ID, Bang.
Okay, great.
Password
06.
Password is 1.
Thank you. All right, and the stage is set. We're looking at Ugly Angel and Sindri, Arkella on Scotty, and we have Borshik holding it down with the Jabali again. But of course, this is subject to change. After all, we are looking at Crispy County's control match. When it comes to control, it's all about winning that first fight, having that solid defense to complement that solid offense, and an award-winning strategy to help you guys secure that point and hold down that lead in this ground warfare game.
Just waiting for the other 2 members to join now.
Yeah. And on AE side, yeah.
It doesn't take them too long, otherwise the BBG could get ideas that they're trying to switch up comps with the information, but we'll see. It's just a friendly tournament, so I doubt that's the case anyway.
Of course. So how many teams do we have playing in this competition? Oh wait, they're breaking out Cole?
Yeah, they said they want to get all 5 players in for this final.
The legendary Cole, okay.
But they didn't know about...
Mm-hmm. Sorry guys, there's no way for us to monitor if a member on the team is watching the stream for stream sniping purposes. And to be honest, it would take a lot of talent to watch what the other team is doing while playing the game at the same time. All from a cell phone. Alright guys. And it is going down. We have Ugly Angel on Sindri, Arkella on Scotty, Borshik on Jabali, Kassev on Scotty, the Cole, the legendary Cole, holding it down with his Aletta, and then we have G3 on Shell, the double assassin comp. We've seen this before. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think they might have not gone out.
Yeah, what I'm questioning now is how they're going to make it past Borshik's Jabali and Ugly Angel's Sindri,
Yeah.
especially for 2 assassins.
At least they've got a scad for the ult. But...
That beautiful movement coming in from Cole as he's setting himself up for that center watch point. Passive is on point, waiting for the moment Jabali makes his entry, and the dance of death has begun with the Cole moving in on Arkella. He's pushing in, but does he get the finish? He does. He finishes off Arkella. That's the first thing you want to do when you're playing Aletta is go for that counter. But now the Cole is by himself as he's fighting against, and like I said before, this is going to be the hard part. Borshik's Jabali and Ugly Angel's Sindri holding down that control point.
Well played from Cole though, just to stall the point.
Yeah. Oh, and the shell ultimate from G3. Beautiful setup. Beautiful combos coming in. And that's a squad wipe. That, woo. Those combo attacks is beautiful. Man. I would say, is anybody watching this, but... And Cole's moving in on Borshik. And so is G3. G3 gets the finish on Borshik. Cole's moving up against Ugly Angel, but he's quickly finished off by Arkella. Arkella's in a 1-man-2 fight, and he's finished off by G3 Shell. G3
Coming in huge there.
Arsenal coming in really strong. We're looking at 25% to 14% in our Arsenal's favor, excuse me. And our boys are moving in with Borshik in the front line. The Cole is working those angles, really laying down that maximum suppression. G3 with the ultimate. Whole team floats. Beautiful combo. G3's at a fraction of health. As the last man standing is Borshik, and he gets on that point, puts his back to the wall, but it's not enough. Yeah.
He might have probably just gone in and died there. Now he's going to be stalling, waiting for the team to get the Jabali back in.
Yeah. Which is precious seconds they need to hold it down. G3's pushing in, gets to the health pot. He's setting up on Castle, who just laid down the ultimate, and they get the finish. Another team wipe. Got them backed up in the corner. And it's not looking good out there for the boys at BBG as we're looking at that 67, 68% to 14% lead in this control match. G3 setting up on Ugly Angel. He gets the lift on the Sindri, but it's not enough. He went in for that push spin solo, and that's something you don't want to do as an assassin, especially against a 3-man stack like that. Cole setting up for Borshik and Arkella, but he's quickly handled by Arkella's ultimate, getting that finish. G3 coming in for the setup, but he's quickly intercepted by Borshik. Man.
Looking for AE to reset here soon. They've got a massive point lead. They just need to reset and form up a push.
BBG finally gets their lead. They finish off the Sindris. Cole realizes if he can't go in there and get that push, then he'll just hurry up and do the suppression as he locks in Ugly Angel in the spot.
He can spawn trap this Sindri really nicely as well.
Definitely, you definitely want to keep that Sindri from getting back on that point because that bot will cause you a lot of problems. Beautiful double finish. Man, from Castiff as he gets that full health pot. He's holding it down with 6-3. Cole's locking it in with 5-3 KDA, and G3's followed up behind him, tied up with Castiff with that 6-3.
Probably looking at another shell.
Yep. Borshik with his first ultimate from Jabali. He gets the finish, but it's not enough as Arsenal takes home this game 100% to 43%. Arsenal's favor. Oh, are we doing best out of 5 for this one, or what are we looking at?
It's best of 9.
Best of 9? Oh, nice.
So first of 5, yeah. Next map is CPO5.
Ooh. That's nice. So that's the remember CPO.
Big one.
That's the control one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. That'll be kind of hard. I don't know how they're gonna deal with Myron's Osis. Unless they break out their secret weapon again.
Yes, but Osas on this map gets too much value. I think we'll see a mirror pit with Osas.
Because there's so many large points and so many open areas. You want to have that assassin, but you want to have that sniper, but at the same time, having a good tank is definitely crucial.
Yeah, definitely.
And an assassin. Yeah.
A lot of options here.
And one fight makes the world a difference too. if that Osis can finish off your Jabali, you guys are going to find yourself in a really tough point. If you lose 2 people and you're in a 1v3 scenario on this large of a map, or you get a team wipe on this large of a map, that is a 10 to 15% difference on this control point.
Exactly.
So every fight matters. Every fight is critical in this game, guys.
Crucial here as well, if we do see OSASs being played, is for the teams to lock down the enemy TPs and destroy them. Otherwise, they'll get 10-15 seconds value each time they spawn in. So
Yeah. Man. Let's look at the chat.
cool. I'm just sending you the new room ID.
Okay, yeah, waiting for that to happen. This is a best of 9. Right now, guys, the score is 2-0 in Arsenal's favor against BBG. All right, we got the room number. Let's go ahead and get in here. 30589. He just called me base temper.
It does sound that way.
He did teach me a thing or two. What's the password?
1.
Okay. He did teach me a thing or two on the commentary. I am learning as we go along. He said I sound like a transformer. There's probably this fan in the background. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go to the live screen here.
Yeah, can't hear the fan though. I won't lie. I think it is just the microphone.
Oh, okay. I can definitely move this thing closer to my mouth. How's this? Loud and clear? Audible?
Sounds pretty much the same. I'm not gonna lie.
God dang it! Okay, that's probably because it's trying to filter out this loud ass box fan.
Yeah, maybe.
Be right back, guys. All right, how's that? Am I still Optimus Primed out?
It sounds better now, I think.
Great. Still getting used to these settings. I know the echo probably still exists.
Okay, that team is ready now.
All right, guys. Yeah, we got Cole, got Ruby, and we got Cole, Cassiv, and G3 on the Aletta, the Ruby, and the Hunter. New skin, flashing it. Note to self.
Here, which is surprising, but
Yeah, definitely.
obviously Ruby, you want that pseudo tank on this map because it's a big map and she can push with your other flankers.
Yeah. And you definitely need that barrier. Last time we saw Cole play on this map, he absolutely shined against RYX's NA team with Mackie.
Yeah.
That was a fight to see. I hope Arkella gets to break out his Aletta and we get to see another glorious Aletta versus Aletta fight.
Yeah, they're always good to watch, even though it's just follow spam, but good anyways.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Be interesting to see if we see another OSAS pick here. Could get the advantage
Definitely.
with the TP, but
It's a long wait.
obviously, yeah, taking their time here. They must be deciding a comp.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. The boys over at BBG are probably coming together and using their strategy. I think they called for a timeout here, guys. Thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. There we go. An Ugly Angel steps in with his Aletta. Oh, this is going to be a good fight. I'm so excited for
Got what
this.
you wanted there. Gonna be a good matchup.
With Ruby and Judex, almost a mirror matchup. We got the marksman and the tank and the flanks. This is going to be lovely.
Yeah, you would almost put the Judex. Oh, it's more value with a Hunter here, but I guess Hunter's
Yeah.
gonna knock back on a letter. But
Soda 1. Is this the right map?
yeah. Control, yeah. CPO 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, I'll message.
They can't hear me right now.
Yeah, I'm just messaging him. I'm messaging Ugly.
Yeah.
They seem to have got a bit confused between the maps.
It's CPO5, guys. Sorry, guys, we're having some slight confusion here with the match. Get my ugly face out of the screen.
It's a mirror matchup, so we'll see what they do. But if they thought they were obviously playing race, we'll see if they want to make any changes.
Yeah. Because I don't know about any reported bugs on this map.
Yeah, thankfully there's not been any. You would have thought it's a big map, and obviously the new payload escort map was full of bugs. So
Yeah. I'm glad they finally like addressed those issues. I just wish they put textures on that map. Feels like you're fighting on a Minecraft map.
literally, it's fun to play though. But I remember in a tournament, just the whole screen going pink randomly. There's not much you can do there apart from restart. But...
Oh, we got Temper over here in the chat. What's going on, Temp? All right. Got no idea what's happening right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got Angel.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, triple marksman. This is interesting. Yeah, I wonder how you're going to deal with Cole. Cole and Ruby would be the biggest problem for this team. So I'm curious to see what strategy they come up with getting around that, working that angle. Man, can't wait to see this one. So right now, guys, the score is 2-0. We have Aphelion's Arsenal is in the lead with 2 and BBG EU with 0. And the stage is set. We have Cole and Aletta, Castle on Ruby, G3 on Hunter, and we are looking at the Osas, the triple marksman, Judex, and the Hunter on the other side. And the stage is set. The players are in position, and we are kicking it off. This is a pretty big map, so it's going to take at least another good 10 to 15 seconds until something glorious happens. And Cole is setting up. Passive is working jump pad with G3. And oh, every shot counts, man. You got to make it count. And he does. Ugly Angel gets a shot on Cole. Borshik is out of the fight by G3. Oh, this is looking really tense right now. Arkella's getting locked down on the point. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff happening right now. Castle drops Arkella. And yeah. Angel is getting suppressed right now. I can't tell what the heck is going on here. Yeah, there we go. All right, and Borshik drops cast of Judex ultimate out. So a lot of stuff happening right now. We got G3 on point. He's going up against Ugly Angel. He drops Ugly. No, oh, damn. And Borshik gets the drop on G3.
BBG getting some points in now.
Finally, they will. And this is what I was talking about. You see how those two fights got them at 21%, guys?
Yeah. Long gunfights.
Yeah. And Cole makes it in as he jumps on top of Borshik. Borshik gets those double shots. All he needs is one more shot to finish off Cole. Cole's working those angles, gets the dash, but it's not enough as he's finished off by Borshik. Borshik, he's shooting at Castive. And Borshik finished off by G3 as he comes in to cover his Ruby. Meanwhile, G3 is in his element right now. Look at this. Oh, almost. And Cole comes in with the baby taps to finish off Borshik. Back to our boys right now. BBG is in the lead with 39%. And they're locking down that point. Beautiful ult coming out of Castive as he gets that double kill. And that's a squad wipe right there, guys. Squad wipe. Arkella using those little seconds of invulnerability to try and get himself an advantage, but it's not enough as he's finished off by G3.
TP is down, which is good, but Osas would have another TP by now.
All right, and they get the finish off on Borshik. G3 is in his prime right now, but he is quickly handled by Ugly Angel. And Ugly Angel is handled by Cole. Cole is working those angles, trying to get that flank on Borshik and Arkella. But that spawn trap bought them about 40% on the map, as it is now 67% to 39% in Arsenal's favor. Cole with a beautiful flank around on Borshik, and he gets the finish. G3 with the assist. He's trapped in the smoke, and he's floating on really low life pool here, working those angles on Ugly Angel. He sees the teleporter. Borshik is back in the fight on that teleporter. And you guys see why Osas is absolutely critical in this map and why you need that second ultimate. And Cole with a beautiful finish on Borshik, and he's back on the teleporter, leaving Ugly Angel out and by himself and naked as G3 comes in for that cleanup. Look at G3 right now. We just got to appreciate this 13-4 KDA coming out of him as Arsenal pulls in that 3-0 lead right now against BBG. Man, that was a lot to cover and not enough time to do it.
It's almost like you just have to let one person speak because too much is going on. It's like, the second there's an interruption, you've missed half the gunfight. But
that was a crazy fights going on there. Man. Whew. Cole with that maximum suppression spawn trapping though was absolutely glorious as it bought the team an extra 40 seconds. And then G3 coming in with those triple kills, using that cover, maneuvering around, getting those nice angles on the enemy team, getting back in the cover, using Ruby's shield as a movement point, as a focal point to get back in and out of the fights consistently, and getting those quick picks is all that team needed, all Arsenal needed to get those good finishes going on in that matchup.
Exactly. They've got all the momentum now. They're gonna be looking to finalize these two games.
Yeah, man, those
race now though.
All right. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the lobby for the next one. This is a best out of, I think it's 7 or best out of 9 game, guys. Best of 9. So we're looking at 2 more games for Arsenal and another 5 coming out of, is it first to 5? I believe that's first to 5. And another 5 games coming out of BBG. Man. Let's check the comments here for a minute. Connie says that a let-up movement by Cole. Damn. Yeah. I couldn't agree anymore.
That was big brain there. Onto the balcony. Completely deceives that Judex.
Yeah. And Polo says this map is going to be fun, in my opinion, when that 5v5 drops. For sure, for sure. Yeah, we can't wait for that 5v5 to come out, guys. Because one of my favorite maps that I really want to see these teams play on is the new race map, Chinatown. Have you got the chance to check that one out yet? Yeah, there's a lot of good team elements coming out of that one.
Okay, I'll send you the new room ID.
All right, and we're about to get this stage set, ladies and gentlemen. 30045. Absolutely. Oof.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for the 5v5 to see if they allow all maps for 5v5 or if they just specify it to the new big maps. And if they implement more bigger maps with the next update in October sometime.
I would love to see more 5v5 maps come out. But I'm glad that we have one 5v5 map for every game mode. It's going to help us with our tournaments.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, we might have to see the same map twice in one of these sets.
Yeah.
But I think
it's like in this tournament, we've had to play the same escort map every time, twice around, just because the new one is not fixed. So
exactly. And I just love the competitiveness and the strategy that comes out of a good escort game.
Oh yeah, exactly. And also the mind games going into the next escort game afterwards, just because are they going to pick the same comp? Is it going to be a double bluff?
Exactly. How are we going to counter this? I remember in the first iteration of escort, you could see a champ as they're being picked one by one. But I like how now they have it to where everything's ghosted, so you don't know what to expect. You've just got to plan for the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they add a feature in private games to make it that in control games and like race games, you just go into the lobby and victory, just because it would make it a lot easier instead of having to change and leave and then various other things. But
Or better yet, just like a tournament mode where you have champ bans and just champ picks that are ghosted like
Yes,
escort. Yeah.
exactly. Bans is an interesting topic though. There's a lot of heroes in discussion that people really want to see getting banned in tourneys.
I agree.
But
Me,
I mean, I remember it wasn't long ago since Hua Ling was broken, and that was the banned hero of choice. But obviously now with her new hit reg, she's not picked much.
yeah. This is a first. Cole is on Jabali.
That's interesting. But you've got Jabali double marksman, and then you've got the Aletta Ruby marksman. Okay.
The traditional shield flank and marksman against,
Yeah.
yeah, double marks tank. And the
Ultra
stage is
reliable.
set.
But you've got the Judex counter of the Jabali second ult if he's using it. Instant kill for the Judex if he does that. But
Exactly. That's really going to hold back the double marksman
exactly.
because you have nobody that has hard CC to counter that.
Yeah.
All right, and the stage is set. Ugly Angel on Aletta, Arkella on Ruby, and Borshik on Judex going up against Cole for the first time on Jabali. Castiff holding it down with Judex, new skin,
Yeah.
and G3 on Hunter.
We've got a 1v1 on the far left side.
And the dance of death begins with Arkella against Castiff. Castiff is moving around for that flank on Arkella. He gets those double shots, triple shots, quadruple shots, getting the finish on Arkella. G3 is quickly handled by Ugly Angel. Ugly Angel moving on top of Cole. But he is quickly getting handled by Castiff. Perfect positioning from his Judex. Trying to get a good angle on their Judex.
Yeah, usually early game is pretty easy just to get the first 30%. Even if a couple of teammates die, it's usually quite hard for them to contest with the respawns. But
Beautiful flash coming out of Borshik as he's getting those angles.
yeah,
I'm surprised Cole is actually playing a pretty solid Jabali, but never mind because Borshik had other plans. All right, and they're just dancing around, holding the boys back, trying to see how it's going to go down. Right now, the payload progress is 50% to 40% in BBG's favor. And oh my goodness, Borshik is in his element right now with Judex. One flash going out. The boys are doing a triple push.
Ugly got a bit hurt there, but
There's the counterplay.
used early.
And there it is. You had to find some way to get that Judex off the point. Now they're doing the good old switcheroo. Arkella on point. He's quickly handled by Cole. Cole on top of Ugly Angel. Ugly Angel working the angles, trying to get behind the Jabali, but it's not enough as Jabali is locking down that point, but he's quickly finished off by Borshik's Judex, holding it down with a 3-1 KDA as he's going in for the G3. He gets the finish on G3, putting a little bit of progress against their cart, trying to get an angle on that Cassiv and get those shots going off. Cassiv holding it down from a distance with his Judex, but it's not enough as he's getting pushed on by Judex, by Ugly Angels. Aletta gets the finish. Ugly Angels dropping down on the point, moving back on top of Cole, getting some progress on there with those flanks, and he gets the finish on Cole. A lot of stuff happening in such a short amount of time, guys. 30% lead from BBG. Who's pushing the point on BBG's side? We'll see. It is Arkella as he's getting...
Ruby just silent but deadly, farming the defender.
And that's one thing too you guys got to pay attention to when you're playing that race map. It's absolutely critical that you monitor who's pushing their cart, who's pushing your cart. You don't want to spend too much time locked in this infinite death match because these guys are getting progress while you're not getting any progress at all. And that's why we're looking at this 87% split to 44% difference BBG's favor.
Yeah, BBG just working together really well here.
That coordination is on point. And we are looking at finally a point on the side of BBG. It is now 3-1. BBG got the first score of the match. That was a beautiful game. Beautiful teamwork coming in from those boys. Man,
Yeah, huge game there.
good game going on out of those guys. Whew. Man. Block Boy in the chat says, ban Hunter. We definitely want to see some Hunter bans. I believe his nerf is coming out soon.
I'm all for a Hunter ban.
Yeah, Hunter is through the ceiling right now. All right, guys, we're waiting for the lobby for the, oh, shit. Just dropped my vape. We're just waiting for the lobby ID and password. I'll be right back as I duck down and pick up my vape off the ground.
Perfect intermission there.
And I'm back. Whew.
Interesting to see now we've got Clash on Crossroads. Obviously, Crossroads is a very competitive map. Everyone does their 1v1s on there. And interesting to see a bit of Clash action here. They've got to play 3 characters each.
You know what I'm hoping to see that we haven't seen yet in any of these game modes is Christina. Because Christina really shines on that, especially that classic race map. Christina is beautiful there. I'm surprised that she wasn't utilized by any of the boys there.
Yeah, I guess it's just when you've got people running a letters, you don't necessarily want to waste a pick there when she can't get as much value. But
definitely,
DPS is crazy on race. I totally agree with that.
Unfortunately, PDJK, I wish there was a way that we could enforce the rules on wall glitching and wall hacks. But with all the games that are being played at the same time and over 500 players to monitor, it's kind of hard to step in there or step in a single room and say, hey, you're wall peeking, you're wall glitching or whatever. That's the point to the other team.
Exactly. Even for the tournaments, like the tournaments today, I mean, how do you define wall glitching? Because obviously if you're strafing at one point, you could be seen as wall glitching. It's impossible to find the boundary. So you just have to let it happen and accept it, which some teams have done today and it's gone in their favor and they've done very well with it.
It's a cheap tactic, but it's still a tactic that can be worked around.
Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately, they got the better of us using that tonight, but it happens.
It does. There will always be exploits in every tournament, and you'll learn of new exploits as games progresses and people will find out new tricks and peak points for wall glitching and head hacks or whatever you guys call it. Yeah.
Head glitches, yeah. So at the moment, both teams have asked for just 1 minute because they're trying to think of 3 team comps to use. Because obviously you've got endless scenarios, but you don't want to pick your mains round 1 and then have 2 rounds when you've got heroes you necessarily don't have the most experience in. So
exactly. Oh, we got some good games coming up. Who would have ever thought that? I'm not gonna lie. I really thought that Arsenal was gonna do a clean sweep, but BBG had other plans. It looks like they had the better strategy with race.
Definitely. I mean, that wasn't even that close a game. It was a very nice game from them. As soon as they got that 50% mark, they were away. So.
And that's what I really like about us throwing race into tournaments, like catching people off guard with that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people practice all the other game modes but race and Crystal Assault.
Yeah.
Which is actually like 2 game modes that are very competitive and requires a lot of teamwork and strategy. So why would we not throw that in our tournaments, you know? Oh, you're going to say something, Yellow?
I forgot what I was saying now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You got the room number and stuff?
Not yet. I'm just waiting on Castiff.
Man, so let's check the chat right now. Apparently wall clipping is kind of playstyle or something so annoying, especially going against a Gloria.
Okay, I've got the ID. Sorry to interrupt, but I'll go and hit you up.
Oh, no, you're fine. Let's get it started. 30731.
I'm pretty certain the password will be 1. He just hasn't sent it. But...
30701?
31.
31.
Yep.
30731.
Yep.
Just waiting on that password now.
Probably 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume 1. And it is.
Huge.
All right. All right, and the stage is set. We are looking at Clash. I really hope somebody breaks out Johnny Jet because all this hovering of John, yeah, you know, somebody has to play him.
There's a lot of Clash comps that are completely different. Like a lot of comps that we use are, you know, playing Labella. If you just wait out for that first ult, it's just it's a instant 3 stack. So
yeah,
a lot of CC there that people will probably wait, be patient, get their ult, and then use it. So it'll be interesting to see what ults people use.
And we've seen a lot of good team comps too coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
We finally got to see some new team comps. I would like to see some new characters come into the scene.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Forge.
Okay, sorry, you go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Speaking of characters, you were saying?
Yeah, so speaking of characters, what do you think of Fort?
I am
in a few days.
I'm so excited for that. It's gonna bring.
I know.
We were way overdue for a tank. We've been getting nothing but more assassins, and I'm like, how many assassins do we need? Yeah, at least another DPS if you're gonna do that. Then they drop the tank, and I'm like, finally, we have more than 2 options. Thank you.
Yeah, Fort looks like more of a pseudo deep tank like Ruby as well, with good DPS, like 5600 per burst. That's a lot of damage. But
I just hope he has the life pool and the shields of Jabali.
yeah, he's got. Have you not watched seen videos on like the stats and stuff?
I know I didn't see the stats unless they released another video.
So 8400 HP, so just a bit more than Ruby. And then his passive is really good. So it gives him 1400 health out of exiting combat. So if you're out of combat for 5 seconds, you get 1400 health as a shield.
Oh, nice.
Temporary is there. And then the ult is almost like a black hole. So it sucks people in, which will be paired really nicely.
Yeah, I like that new ultimate.
Yeah. So.
Combine that with the Kazama ult. Oh my god. All right, and the stage is set. So
You've got a very, very toxic chemist Jubali comp. It's got to be done.
gotta do it.
However, could be completely countered if they wait for the Scad ult. And that would be 3 picks for Scad and Christina. So
It's about time somebody busted out Christina. I was waiting for this moment.
love Chris.
She is
Love the bait,
yeah.
the bait plays with the sticky bombs as well.
Exactly. All right, guys, on the stage is set. We have G3 on Hunter, Castiff on Jabali, Myron on Chemist from Aphelion Arsenal, and on BBG side we got Ugly Angel on Osis, Arkella on Scotty, and Borshik breaking out the Christina this time. And the stage is set. The Dance of Death has begun. Castiff is the first one to receive some damage as he's blocking it. G3 moving in for the point, but he quickly falls back. Oh, where's the heals? There we go. There we go. A lot of pressure happening right now.
Complete full heals. Assuming they're going to try and run and stall for the Scaddy out here.
You got to stay with that 3-man stack, especially with this team coming. It's really going to help you guys survive. All you got to do is get that 1 point on Christina. That 1 shot on Christina is all you need to finish that fight. But who's watching the rear? Nobody. As BBG, Ugly Angel, gets the first shot and the Scotty ult and the quick finish. They make quick work out of the boys on Arsenal. Putting the first... Yeah.
They would just run away, delayed, wait for Scaddy out, and then push together.
Exactly.
Best way to counter that comp.
So now what is BBG going to follow up with now that they don't have the Osis, Scotty, and Christina? We have Ya.
Okay, y'all pick Jabal. Okay.
All right. And a Hunter. A Labula.
This is what I'm talking about. These guys definitely have played a lot of Clash. They're just waiting for that ult, pushing together.
It's like
CC for 5 seconds.
they've been planning this moment.
Exactly. I mean, it's what you've got to do. If a tournament's got control at Crystal Assault, you've got to practice those maps. If it's got Clash, you've got to practice. So we'll see what AE want to do here. They've got to be very quick in what they do anyway, because if they stall it, BBG looks like they've got the better ults here.
Definitely. And the Dance of Death begins as Arkella delivers the first set of shots from his Ya.
Yeah, just playing passive. Just to be expected.
Oh, beautiful shot from Myron. Myron took a tad bit of damage from G3. I mean, god dang it, tad bit of damage from Ugly Angel. His teammate shot him. What? There's friendly fire.
Myron just got to get one more shot, and then he's got his charge up, which could be crucial, hitting for 4200.
Beautiful scans coming out of Angel right there.
God, it's almost been a minute though. People will start to get these ults, and they've got to be very scared of Labula.
Exactly. The broccoli ult is something you definitely don't want to be the man to catch.
Yeah. Just the amount of value you can get.
And the ultimate is up. But do they see the flank coming? No, they don't as G3 comes in. G3 with the ghost escape. Oh, but his vegetables. Borshik lands the ult. Oh, but followed up by Myron's ult for the counterplay. Beautiful. Beautiful synergy coming over there.
Huge.
Man, great turnaround.
That flank from G3 proved really well, getting that early pick.
Definitely. Whew.
1-0 here. This is intense. I like having Clash in their games.
Yeah. So now that they lost their Osa, Scotty, and Christina, and they lost their Scotty, Aletta, and Jabali, what's coming out next? G3 with the Shell, Cassie with the Ruby, and Myron's back on Chemist. And then we have Angel on Sindri, Arkella breaking out the Gloria, and Borshik is in his prime element with the Jabali. It's going down.
Got a Sindri, which is notoriously very good for Clash. Got that 6k shield, which is really makes her really hard to push. But just got to see how this turns out.
Looks like the boys at BBG is going to show you how to really play Jabali today. So right now we're looking at a tied match between Arsenal and BBG right now. And G3 said, I didn't put these skins on for nothing. I'm going to use this outfit and you're going to see.
BBG making a massive flank though here. See if they can get any value out of this.
They almost lost Caster. All right, G3 setting up for positioning. Oh, with the Gloria ult from Arkella. Gotta get the wall peaks. Am I right?
Shield. Part of this game, wall peaks, part of this game.
Our boys are getting suppressed hard right now, as BBG has to fall back and rethink their strategy and their position. And
to see what ult Sindri's using here, if it's shields or if it's the DPS.
And the wall is closing in on them. Can they make it out in time? G3 laying down those scans so they know exactly when they're going to move.
They're probably stuck there now. Don't know how far the wall is back.
Yeah. And the Gloria ult to lock them down. Beautiful shot by G3 as he gets the first blood on Ugly Angel. And he gets the second kill. Man. And with Borshik as last man standing. It was a good Jabali ult, but it was not enough as Arsenal pulls in the lead for this one, 2-1.
Wait, I thought Arsenal won that round.
Arsenal, yeah, my bad.
On the screen, it looks like it's showing BBG won that round.
That is weird. They're swapping over and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, ours, that is. Another bug they need to address. We're going to have to send this over to Gordo.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see a game over if it goes to, but obviously the score is wrong right now. Be interesting to see what they do.
I think it's based on the lobby and how you came in.
Yeah. But it was working normally up until that now, so
Yeah. All right, the dance of death is about to begin. As the first shot goes off, coming out of the chemist from Arkella, he's lobbing those grenades over there, trying to get on top of that cast of Victor. I was wondering when the Victor was going to come out. You definitely need a Victor for a team comp like this.
especially Victor Stefanel, if you can charge up that, that's almost a free team wipe.
Exactly.
Especially against the Jabali. He's broken that shield immediately.
And it looks like G3 is about to come in with this ultimate. If you can just lift that Jabali, that could be a quick and easy finish for these two. What the?
5 seconds left until most people have their ults.
He's coming in. He gets the lift on the Judex. And they get the drop. Oh! And Myron is just zipping around the world. And that is a quick finish from Aphelion Arsenal, making the score now 4-1.
Yeah. Hopefully this isn't a glitch and says 2-all.
Yeah.
That was a weird bug.
Man, we had a good match coming out of these boys. It is match point now for the boys over at Aphelion Arsenal. And...
Oh, elephant now.
Yep. Can BBG get those 4 more wins? 3 more wins to at least tie it up? We'll see soon. Got some good games coming out, guys. And also be sure to check out T3 Gods tournament coming up next weekend. It'll be casted by yours truly, along with special host Temper. Yay.
Escort only. Hopefully the second map gets fixed. Otherwise, that could just
Yeah.
be one map for the entire tournament, which might not.
Oh,
be the most
yeah.
but hopefully it gets fixed and there's not more bugs. But
I agree.
yeah,
Oof.
that'd be rough.
That was a very interesting match. Very interesting.
Yes.
We finally got to see some different characters come out. Unfortunately, some of these new characters wasn't the game changers they needed to get these wins.
Just sending you the room ID now.
All right, perfect. There we go. 30734.
Password's 1 again.
30734. Yeah.
I should probably just tell you this instead of DMing you.
There we go, and we are in. Back to race.
No, it's. I've told them it is control elephant. Hopefully they change that.
They should soon.
Yep.
All right.
For some reason, still not changing it to control elephant, but
I'll let it be known.
yep.
I'm dyslexic. Control Elefante. There we go.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just Spanish. Okay. Cool.
Thanks for the follow, guys.
Looks like someone's left. Okay.
I guess he'll be coming back soon.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
BBG using a Labula. Good to see Labula being picked here.
Yep. Especially for this wide open map. And you have two assassins jumping on top of you. Now, the big thing is about how you're going to keep your Labula alive long enough to make that happen. Because there's only so much a Sindri. And, you know, Scotty can only lock down one target at a time.
Yeah. And unfortunately, a Labula against this comp can't get loads of value when you've got two flankers like Aletta and Shell. So
Yeah.
interesting to see what they do here.
We're seeing a lot of Ruby.
Yeah, they've gone for the Scatty pick as well. Maybe they were just really expecting a Jabali pick here from AE.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So this could be the final game of the final.
It could be. Unless BBG has other plans and some secret weapons up their pocket that we don't know about, that now is the time that they're going to reveal it to us.
Turns out Labula's got a third ult that no one knows about.
Who are you ready to see get a second ult?
I want to see a Ruby second ult.
I was just about to say the same thing.
I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know how they would do a second ult for Hunter because obviously his first ult is with his weapon and as part of his kit.
Exactly.
So, who else is it that's missing kits? Missing second ult?
Judex doesn't have a second ultimate yet.
Yes, that's true. It's hard to make an ult better than Judex's first ult though, so
Yeah.
anyways, the game has started, so
And the dance of death has begun with G3 making his move on top of the Aletta. Ugly Angel has other plans for him as he's moving around. Arkella's getting pinned down. And we're looking at first blood from G3 as he gets the double kill on Arkella. And, oh, and that's a team wipe right there.
good team wipe there from
Good team wipe. You gotta appreciate a good Shell and a good Aletta. But you definitely have to fear both of them when they're on the same team.
flanking behind.
Man, wasted Scotty ultimate right there. And the float on top of the Labula. And Labula's out of the fight, quickly handled by G3 Shell. Meanwhile, last man standing, Arkella, is making his move back up. The score is now 30% to 0. Arsenal's favor.
Very staggered right now.
Yeah. Did I forget to switch screens? I forgot to switch screens. I'm sorry, guys. And Borshik with the broccoli ult finishes G3, finally ending his kill spree.
One left, and then they can get the cap.
That's a squad wipe just about. Cassiv's the last man standing, who had just spawned. Putting the game still in Aphelion Arsenal's favor, but giving control to BBG. Borshik's trying to spawn trap him with his Labula, but he is quickly handled by Cole and G3, the double assassin comp. That's something that you never want to solo push into. And you guys just put Arkel in a bad spot as he's trying to hold it down as he gets a finish. And he is quickly handled by G3 again.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate triple there, but let's see if
G3 is in his element right now with that 6-1 KD.
killing it right now.
This man has been scrimming and practicing hard. I see him in the dojo chat. I see him in RYX chat. I see him on every single server, ready to fight somebody, always ready to fight somebody. And as you can see, it's finally paying off. Oh, he gets broccolied by Borshik and finished. Borshik. Yeah, Borshik said, I see that you're hungry, so I brought you some broccoli.
Making the most out of his Labula ult so far, but 40% deficit. We'll see if they can make this comeback.
And BBG is inching close to tying up this game with 35% to 71% Arsenal's favor.
G3 with another pick though.
Borshik is making his move on top of the Labula, but it's not enough. He's inches away from death, and he's moving towards the health pot, and he gets himself back to full rerouting for that flank. Meanwhile, back on point, Arkella is into the fight. He gets lifted by G3, and it is handled by Cole. Beautiful assist from the double assassin comp. 4-3 coming in on Cole's KDA. 3-2 on Castiv's Ruby, and a whomping 7-2 lead on his KD with G3 Shell. Oof. Right now, Arsenal is in the lead with 86% to 53% against BBG. G3 with another finish on top of Arkella. Can he get the finish on the Labula? It's looking serious. He gets the finish on the Labula, and the whole team wipe in less than 2 seconds from G3.
Double digits there. Crazy from him this game.
And Arsenal wins the game 5-1 against BBG. You hate to see it, but you got to see it. That's my catchphrase. GG's, guys. Great games. Man, can we bring some of these guys in here for the interview?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Let me see if we can get G3 in here. Wait, he's out of my friends list. Is there a voice chat in RYX we can float over to?
Yeah. We can float over to General EU English.
All right, let's make that move. I have so many servers, it's hard to find RYX's. Did you guys change your logo? Oh, found it. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Good games, guys. All right, we're gonna ping these guys in here and bring them up for their post-game interview. Is this general chat? Am I in the right chat right now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be posting this VOD, Cole. As soon as this tournament is over, well, since we finish with the post-game interview and give our final thoughts and speeches and announcements and all that good stuff, the VOD will be up probably later on within like the next 2 or 3 hours or so. Thanks for the follow, guys. That was a good game, right? What were some of y'all favorite highlights? Yolo, what about you? Am I? Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's my bad. Highlights wise, I think that first game in Escort, just some of those OSAS plays from both teams were perfect there, getting triple kills on each side. But
Yeah.
overall, it seemed to, as soon as AE got their momentum there, or Arsenal, sorry.
Who will we give the MVP to?
Oof. In my opinion, I mean, It depends. Obviously, Myron only didn't play all the games. Played the first 2 or so. Did really well with OSAS. But then you've got G3 clutching up a few games as well. So
Yeah.
big carries. And then obviously Cole on that letter of that game is pretty huge. So good performances all around. Who would you give your MVP to?
I'm split just like you between Myron and G3.
Yeah.
I want to say Myron because his performance was really outstanding. His positioning and the way he was placing those almost said tournaments, those teleporters. But at the same time, the way G3 played off of all of them and was able to keep up with Myron or at least be a little bit behind, I would definitely say that's MVP status for me. And the way he ran those control maps, just lovely, along with the aid of Cole.
And right now I'm trying to give the roles, and my Discord has crashed on my iPad. Huge.
Myron says, "No, give me the MVP."
Okay, no, my cast has got it. I need to edit the rules so they have yellow
Yeah.
names, but we'll see. In the future, I'll do that tomorrow. Okay.
What did you guys like about this tournament? What were some of your favorite highlights? Going through the chat here. Cole asks about the VOD. Okay, we talked about that. Foxtrot Zeki says, I feel like all tank players do need their shield cooldowns need to be longer after they are broken. Not extremely long, but a decent amount. Max like 5-second increase on cooldown. I don't know about that.
It's pretty spammable, but
like that's the
No,
only
that's
thing
the main
Jabali
part
has.
of the kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is the main part of the kit.
Without his
20k
yeah,
pretty huge.
exactly. I mean, maybe reduce the size of the shield,
Yeah,
but don't increase the cooldown. Like that's all this guy has. Please let him have it.
exactly.
Players can complain, so they had to nerf something. I think that was in regards to nerfing Hunter. Yeah, I feel like Hunter is definitely skyrocketing above all the marksmen, and you can see that with him getting the most plays.
Exactly, and unfortunately, no nerf to Hunter, but potentially because he just got a mythic skin, so you know what?
Yeah.
Got to get their money in, but
I would say just reduce like the second and the third shot of his triple shot, and I'd say that's balanced.
yeah,
Give him a heavy first shot, so if you miss that first shot, the follow-up shots are just as strong as the first shot put together, but not as powerful. Because I just feel like dealing 3 stacks of 3,000, well, 1,000 or 1,080, I believe it is. That's pretty heavy.
yeah.
No other marksman hits like that. Yeah. That's how I would do the nerf, at least.
Yeah, or you would either like increase the intra-clip, obviously, or like the in-time burst, because it's a burst weapon, but it's pretty spammable, so...
Exactly.
Yo,
What's up?
what's up, bro?
GG's. Well played, guys.
GG's. And we have in the interview room with us today, Myron, Cole, and Castiff. Where is G3?
Yeah, we're waiting on him right now.
Oh, okay.
He's a little bit
He,
lost.
yeah, he's lost. He don't know how to get here.
How's it going, guys? What are some great games coming out of y'all guys today? I'm doing great, Bang.
Yeah.
Waiting for something.
All right. What'd you say? My bad.
I said, how's everybody doing? We had some great games coming out of you guys today.
Oh shit, yeah, bro.
Yo, what the
G3, the man, the myth, the legend, and it's always great to see Cole, but a new man entering the stage, Myron. That OSAS. Oh my god. So, I don't know if you remember your stats or you were able to check your stats from the second half of that escort game. An amazing, what was it? 13 and 3, 14 and 3.
Okay, Myron. Myron with the hard carry.
I didn't even know that.
It was, yeah, it was super high. Yeah, I wouldn't notice it either if I was in the element, just clapping cheeks all day.
That's my...
Like
At that
we were
point,
in
bro,
kinda
it was
shambles.
a TP war, bro.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
The spam was real.
Crazy. We
So,
had to keep Myron alive the most, bro.
So that was the strategy. Protect the
I
snipe.
had to keep him alive.
Definitely.
Myron, bro.
It paid off. It definitely paid off.
Fuck the ruby. I can die as many times. But Myron got a snipe.
Yeah.
Myron gotta get those snipes in, bro. We need that. Nice score.
So I gotta ask you, Myron, what made you pick up Osis?
TP.
Yeah, CP's kind of broken to start, but also I think his skill cap's pretty high because I mean, if you can hit a shot, you kill someone instantly. When
Yeah.
other characters, Yoletta, you know, you have to hit them for longer to get the kill. It gives them more room for outplay. I mean, OSAS, it's like if you're in the wrong spot, you're dead.
And
What do you say to that, Cole?
yeah.
I also agree. I mean, Aletta, you gotta be able to. You gotta be able to put a lot of damage in.
Porshik, what are you doing here?
Hey!
And then B, you gotta be able to dodge their shots because you're like the lowest health character in the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know losers get interviews.
So Myron, I understand that you're fairly new to the T3, right? I think you've been playing with Aphelion for like what, in the T3 scene for like about a month now, close to a month.
Nah, I've been probably like 2 months now.
2 months now. Yeah. So you're very new to the scene, and I see that you developed that skill level very quickly. What is it about Osis that you picked up that made you want to master this character?
I mean, you know, I've always played snipers and like COD and stuff, and I played
He's just
PC
that guy.
games and played snipers, so I enjoy it.
For Slays Part 2.
That's what's up. And G3 on top of the world, holding it down with that shell in these control maps. Absolute dominance coming out of you. I really want to say I appreciate all of the dedication and hard work that you've been putting in, and it finally paid off with I think that this is what, your first tournament win? Second tournament win?
Second now.
Yeah, because you and Cole won the NASA tournament. Yeah.
Cole Cassive, all one.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember every time I check the chat, just no matter what time of day, it could be 5 o'clock in the morning, it could be 5 o'clock at night. There you are in the scrim chat. Who's down for a scrim? Who's down for a scrim?
Okay.
Who's ready to fight?
All four of us. All
Stayed
four of us.
that
Honestly,
For real.
it's all four of us. Scrim Masters.
Yeah.
You want to say something? Look. Hold on. Y'all want me to show them the meme, bro?
You guys have a meme?
Yes, sir.
We got a meme, bro. Hold up.
Yes,
I got you.
they gotta play it. They gotta play it on the stream.
Yeah, I can drop it on the stream.
Hold on. I gotta find that shit, bro. How long ago did I send it?
What is?
Yo, where is it, bro?
And Cole,
Find it.
it's always wonderful looking at the masterful work of art of your Aletta, the way you move around the map, get in position, set up your flanks, get the quick picks, get back, heal up, come back, and eat some more, just constantly feeding off of the team and staying in the fights long enough for your team to come in and either do the finish or avenge you in this long standoff game. So what's your strategy? What's your technique on holding
I said in
the
general.
ground?
Right. Well, first of all, look at the meme, and then second of all, okay.
Oh, wait, where is the? I can't find it. Where is it?
It's in general English chat.
General English. How many chats do you have, YOLO?
Bro, bang, you're getting as lost as G3 was apparently.
I
Bruh.
see it. It's a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta share my desktop so everybody can see this. Where is it? There we go. All right, everybody. Here is the infamous meme they've been passing around. MFs when they go ask who trying to scrim.
Cole,
Yeah.
has your letter been like not on point with like, trading moves with you? Because I was killing you more than I used to.
Classic.
Yo, who is this?
It was like our second day playing together. We could have done better, but
Could have. It's all good. Maybe next time.
Yeah, but you guys had an amazing game out there.
nah, I don't really care. I was trading with Cole more than.
Wait, Zay, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing.
Zay.
to be here.
No, you're not supposed to be here.
Nah, I mean, it is his English. Is it?
Alright, there we
He
go.
is observer, but
Literally like the main.
YOLO, eject this man, please.
bruh.
Go into a private voice chat. In the general English, bro.
This isn't my server. Yes, we're having an interview right now, and people are watching. Thank you.
So as you can see, we have 4 of the best players in the game: G3, Cole, Castiff, and Myron. Castiff puts in with shields. Cole always goes crazy with Aletta, and Myron goes crazy with his OSAS. G3 just gets his pick and just plays with the team, and that's all he has to do because his teammates are goated. As you can see, we'll be right back on the next episode of Arena Tournament by Bang Howdy. Later, guys.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
I think we could actually leave on that note.
Hey, bro. I thought that was our cue to leave, bro.
Okay.
It can be. No.
Someone needs a caster, let me know. Someone needs a
That
caster,
shit,
let me know.
bro. That was our fucking outro right there, bro.
So where are we? Oh yeah, Cole. So the secret to holding down your ground in these team fights. Let's talk about that. How did you practice that? How did you develop this method?
Well, what I do is I stay alive. I always scout first, tell my team where the enemy is, and then figure out the best course of action. That, shut up. And then most of the time I go in, and then distract, and then I pull back out, and my team goes back in, and then whenever they're fighting, I go in behind them, and then I try and get picks and stuff and clean up. Usually G3 has his ult with Shell every like 2 fights.
Yeah.
And then we can just go in, get an easy team wipe with his ult, and then we're good.
I like the team synergy that you've developed with G3, watching your Aletta and his Shell work hand in hand and in tandem, getting those fights. We got to see a lot of that in the Elephant Control map when G3 comes in for Shell's second ultimate, gets them down just a little bit, and just when he's about to die, he drops his skill and then phases out of the fight, and you just reappear out of the middle of nowhere with a quick dash from Aletta, 2 dots, and then back into another fight for the finish.
Right. And also
Exactly how it works.
another thing going against a scatty player, it's just all baiting their abilities, bait their web and bait their ultimate. I really get webbed. I say I get webbed like one out of 8 webs probably. And then
Yeah.
We do a good job at calling out webs too, so we know
Yeah.
where to push.
most
Wait, y'all
people-
talking about me? What? I'm so lost.
So like you guys
No,
keep
no.
like this mental timer in your head. As soon as you see the web, you start an 8-second timer or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
because
no.
we know if we know if she already wasted web, we're like able to just push in freely, more
Oh,
freely
hell
against Skady.
The moment Scotty wastes the web, bro, it's over.
And I believe it was Cassiv that was breaking out the Ruby, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
guess it was good. It was really
Of all the tank choices, why Ruby? Why now?
We just started using her like a couple of days ago, and we realized, in our opinion, that she's better than Jab in Escort. So we're gonna see Ruby a lot more than fucking Jab.
She
Okay.
counters Sindri and Scatty.
Yeah, that's true too.
In my opinion, she can beat Jab 1-on-1 if you know how to use her.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I could see that happening.
Jab's gonna be auto shooting on shields, and she's just gonna be murking them in the face.
Yeah, it's all about that wall dance.
Yep.
I just want to say something. In my opinion, I think our team is so dominant because what's it called? We don't rely on one person, or we don't rely on just one character selection every time. Everyone's down to always switch anything whenever to help the team, and everyone can win their one-on-one gunfight whenever.
Well,
So
one
we don't
thing,
really gotta rely on one person
Yeah.
to carry all the time.
and one thing I'm excited to see is T3 Gods tournament because he's breaking out the main squad, and I hope you
Oh,
guys
that's
are
gonna be
playing together against them. I want to see you guys knock them off the mountain finally in the Battle of Olympus.
Bro, if
I'm
we
gonna
win
try.
that's actually gonna be crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's kind of hard because it's escort only. So
Yeah, it's
we're,
only
we're, really-
escort.
we're really good in
they're all
escort.
I'll do this.
Control is our S tier.
If you guys win that tournament, I will drop like 7 announcements in the same day and tag each and every one of you.
Sounds good.
It's definitely.
I will make the biggest
gonna be
scene
hard.
ever.
It's gonna be a hard tournament for
Because
sure.
we're not dominant in escort, but still,
It's gonna be hard because we have to go against teams of Myron's not gonna be on our team. He's gonna be on
Myron's not gonna be in our team yet.
What?
God's team and some other teams that are really really good. So it's
Yeah,
all us.
There's gonna be a lot of good teams, and
You'll-
a lot of
on the-
good teams on a thing and no controls, or races that we can like certify map wins on most teams on.
Yeah.
We can't guarantee those maps like we could.
I'll move the floor over to you now, YOLO,
Yeah, what's up?
to ask people questions.
Bro, you've asked it. To be fair, you've done a good amount of asking questions.
Nah, this man.
I've just been out here listening to what you had to say, and you seem to have summed it up nicely. I mean, okay, what do you guys do? I don't know nowadays. Like, how much time do you put in T3? How much time do you spend outside? You know, socializing, doing work, or are you guys at school? What are you
Alright,
guys doing these days?
So we spend 0 time talking to anyone other than T3. We are no
Huge.
We have no bitches. We have no bitches.
So you know.
Nah, but
I-
honestly
it's
though,
only-
like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys working, or are you guys all in school, or what?
No, we're all in school, bro.
we school, work, and stuff like that. I don't play
And
the
then
game.
after school is when we play. That's it.
Okay, huge.
I only scrim and do tournaments for the most part. Like today was the only day
Yeah.
I didn't.
Like
Literally,
whenever
bro. don't-
whenever someone asks for a scrim, we'd just hop on a scrim.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't really unless Myron is the only one that really is a huge like just straight grinder.
Number
Yeah,
two.
Yeah.
Grind.
He,
He
I
grinds
don't, I
scrim,
don't, I
he
don't know
grinds-
how he can play pubs for hours. I don't know.
Yeah, he'll play pubs, he'll play scrims, he'll play
Like
tournaments.
I don't know
and
how he
everything.
doesn't get bored. I don't know how
Myron,
he-
are you gonna be playing on mobile or emulator for T3 Gods tournament because it's allowed?
You know, I'm probably gonna whip out the emulator if I'm being honest.
Oh, shoot.
Shit, bro.
Uh-oh.
It's over.
It is. That's a wrap right there.
Uh-oh. Well,
Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't.
Emulator, bro. Emulators
Yeah,
are
that's
crazy,
fair
bro.
It is.
watch your router.
Watch your router.
Well, we definitely want to thank you boys for coming up here for that post-game interview. Guys, another great finish from our grand champions here of ONERYX'S arena tournament, hosted by yours truly, YOLO, commentator by me, coming at you with a bang. Howdy. We got some more events coming up for you guys here in the near future. Check our calendar and our announcements, and also RYX's calendar as well too, as we have T3 Gods tournament around the corner. After that, we'll be looking at my special series, the Autumn Armageddon, coming out into the dojo and on Start GG. Also after that, we have the World Tournament Series coming up, and right after that, we are starting our very own and the very first T3 Arena League, hosted by the dojo. All that and more coming up, so you guys stay tuned. And
You
it's
sound
been
like
real.
an advert, man.
It feels that way sometimes. God, I need to make commercials.
Yeah,
And just
legit,
post
bro.
that.
I'm gonna see you like trying to sell a bath or like a fucking TV soon, but
Speaking of which, for all you guys on Twitch, if you scroll down, you will see our store. All proceeds from the store goes to our tournament earnings and winnings for our finalists. So help us with our
Amazing.
prize pool. Get yourself a nice little hoodie with the new T3 Dojo logo. We also might be selling out some more
You
merchandise.
actually have merch.
Huh? Yeah, I actually do have merch. If you're on Twitch and you scroll down,
What the hell?
yeah, we got merch now. We got hoodies and we got jackets. We got sweatpants. We even have our Coach's Brew coffee cup.
Huge. I'm guessing that's gonna be so expensive overseas shipping though. So
Yeah.
it could be a bit of an L there.
Good thing I'm not handling that part.
Nah, that would be my bank account. So we'll see.
But yeah, we want to thank you guys for stopping by. Stay tuned to the announcements. And yeah. Peace out.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's.
You guys
Peace out,
do
bro.
well in the next
Peace out, bro.
tournament.
GG's.
Dude,
See you next time, bro.
Peace out, bro.
Damn.